Told you the story of Darren Fagan's suicide. He killed himself while he was in custody at Her Majesty's Penitentiary. The news was shocking, but suicide attempts by inmates and former inmates are more common than you might think, and conditions in the prison system aren't helping. Here and Now's David Cochran is live tonight with that story.
People who work with inmates and people with mental health issues say conditions here at the penitentiary are so bad it makes things worse for people who go in here with mental health problems. Now, there's no evidence to say that this contributed to Darren Fagan's suicide, but they say it's a long-standing problem and it needs to be fixed. From the outside, the walls look strong and everything seems fine. But inside those walls, the penitentiary has long outlived its usefulness. Cells are cramped, the building is old, and there is no dedicated facility for patients with mental illness.
So it's not an uncommon event for people to have suicidal ideation, to be thinking about suicide, and probably attempt suicide. Luckily for us, we see very few actual completions, and that's not a very nice way to say that, but actually people who will commit suicide.
Murphy says inmates are 3 times more likely to suffer from mental illness than most other people. Throw in the stress of jail time, drug problems, and family breakdown, and things only get worse. And the pen just isn't equipped to deal with it.
So they don't have the adequate resources, the adequate space to be able to deal with people who are sick, and that's what mental health is. It's an illness.
I think the place for all inmates is a terrible place to be, a terrible place to serve time.
Peter Ralph is a lawyer who represents the mentally ill. He says the pen has to be replaced. With no proper mental health facility, solitary confinement is often the only way to deal with sick patients.
My clients with mental illnesses, it's my experience that they come out much worse than when they went in.
Now, a lot of these problems could be fixed if the government would simply build a new penitentiary, and that's something that may happen within the next 5 years. Sources say that the government is currently considering a proposal to build a brand new 250-cell prison, complete with a remand center and a state-of-the-art mental health facility. And there could be an announcement on that as soon as the budget. Reporting live in St. John's, I'm David Cochran for Here and Now.